Welcome to Ask the Edmonds Cop. I'm Teresa Whipple here with Sergeant Shane Hawley, and we are continuing with our festive Ask the Cop Ugly Sweater contest.
Yes.
You
Is
are
this appropriately ugly?
Oh, my goodness. You are quite decked out.
Okay.
And for those of you who may not have gotten the memo, we are having all of our Ask the Cop officers who come in to talk about various things in their respective cities to get decked out, and we're going to post photos and take a look, guys. There he is.
All right. So I gotta throw a shout out to my friend Brandon.
Okay.
It's his sweater. I have done some modifications after seeing Sergeant Langdon's sweater. I had to step up my game a little bit. I love him to death. You know, take a bullet for the guy, but that doesn't mean I'm going to let him win the ugly sweater contest.
Okay.
So
All right.
I need your votes. The original Ask the Cop needs your votes. So
Emphasis on the original Ask
Yes,
the Cop.
that's
Okay.
right.
All
That's
right. Well, since we are so appropriately dressed, and I have to say, I just chose my Be Nice to Me, I Know Santa shirt because I didn't want to overwhelm your extraordinarily amazing sweater.
I
So,
don't know if you could overwhelm it.
yes, well, now we're going to talk about holiday safety appropriately. So tell me what you can tell me about that.
Okay. So I kind of got it narrowed down to a few things. One, I thought we could talk about package theft because that seems to be all the rage these days.
Yeah.
You know, you see it on the news, they call them porch pirates. I think that's kind of funny. But it's a thing. I mean, everybody's shopping online these days, and, you know, just go to Amazon, 2-day shipping, and you've got Christmas in a box on your doorstep.
Right.
So consider an alternative if you're going to be gone all day. If you're not there to take delivery, maybe you can have it sent to work, have it sent to a neighbor's house, a relative, somebody that you know is going to be there. A signature, you can have that be a requirement for delivery,
Yeah.
especially if it's a high value item. You know, if you're looking at something more than 20, 40, 50 bucks, you know, big ticket item, you may want to have signature required because then they just won't leave it on your doorstep.
So diamond earrings, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe you might want to have a
Yep.
signature or not have that delivered to your porch.
Yeah, electronics,
Yeah.
you know, if it's a laptop, something along that lines. You could schedule it. A lot of them offer scheduling now. So for evening when you know you're going to be home, or a day that you've taken off, or a Saturday, something along those lines. The other thing is you've also got some of these boxes showing up now, the secured boxes, where, you know, you can have it to the box. They'll send you an email. They give you an access code. You just go get your package right out of the secure box.
Right. I know in Edmonds, some of the stores have
Yeah.
those in their places. So that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of package theft. The other thing is, you know, if you have a camera system, maybe now's a good time to invest in it. If you're going to be receiving packages on your doorstep, it alerts you when somebody's tripped your camera, so you can see that it's a UPS person. You can talk to them. You could even tell them, hey, you know, could you put that around the corner or something? And if you do have something stolen, we have great evidence.
Yeah. Very good.
So that
okay.
works. The other thing, and we talked about this, I think, last year, was kind of avoiding being a victim when you're out shopping, whether it's your car or you personally. And when it comes to going to the mall and it's busy and you got your car there, some tips to kind of avoid being a vehicle prowl victim.
Okay.
First one, and we do this all the time, just lock your car doors.
It's amazing to me how many people don't
Yep.
do that.
Oh yeah, we see it all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of vehicle prowls, then there's no broken window, there's no nothing, and it's just because they left their car doors unlocked.
Yeah.
Don't leave valuables in your car, especially in plain sight. You know, and throwing a jacket or a blanket over, you know, the 4 packages you have on the back seat, that's not really hiding them. That just tells me, if I'm the thief, maybe that's something I'm actually interested in.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not the same thing. And you hear, hey, put your stuff in your trunk. Well, do that before you go to your next location. Otherwise, if somebody's just kind of casing the parking lot, they watch you get out, take your packages, put them in the trunk, and the same sort of thing. Oh, maybe that's something I should go get into. And a lot of people have, you know, trunk latch releases. So if you can get in the car, you can just pop the trunk, and, you know, they're really not more secure that way. So just take away kind of the allure of what's in your car.
Okay.
So, and then it came down to the last thing was, okay, personal safety. So if you're out shopping, if you can go in pairs or multiple people, that's always great. Safety in numbers. Avoid the big jumbo purse, over the shoulder. You've got your life in it. It's an easy target. And I kind of tell people, think about how you would travel. If you're traveling to another country, you don't take your big purse. You keep a smaller amount of cash, maybe just a couple of cards, or if you do, you have it in a front pocket or someplace where you're less likely to be mugged, basically that way. The same sort of thing applies. And then as far as going back to your car, something I forgot about, and we've seen a few of these, is you've got something in your car that a lot of people don't think about, and that is your garage door opener.
Right. Good point.
Yeah. So if you're going to be gone out shopping for hours, or you're at the movie theater, a lot of people go to movies this time of year. It's dark out at 5 o'clock now. So you essentially have your house keys sitting in your visor or wherever you have your garage door opener. The other thing is you also have your address in there because you've got your registration, your insurance paperwork, all that sort of stuff in the glove box. So, the crook that gets in, now they have the keys to your house and they know where you're at and they know you're probably tied up for a while. So, there's nothing worse than coming out and finding your car's been broken into, but then you drive home thinking that's the worst of it until you get home and realize now you're a burglary victim as well. So if you think about it, just pull the garage door opener out, put it in your purse, put it in your pocket, whatever. Just take
Don't
that
put it
away.
in your glove box.
Don't put it in your glove box.
That was my first thought. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll just put it in my glove box. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, same thing, because they're going to go through that
Right.
anyway. And I really tell people, if you're going to put your garage door open in your car, then you need to treat the garage door into your house, your solo garage door,
Yeah.
as an exterior door.
Okay.
And if you would lock your front door when you're gone, you should lock that as well.
All right. Good. Okay, well, that's all good information. And I think it's important to note, since I know last time we talked about holiday safety, probably last year,
Yeah.
Another option to that problem with the porch pirates
Yeah.
is to just shop local. Where you go into a real store with a real person, we certainly encourage you to shop Edmonds if there are things you can buy there. And then you'll have it right with you and can bring it home, and you don't have to worry about people stealing it off your porch.
Yep.
So another option. Okay,
bet.
are we done?
I think that's it.
Very good. We'll be back soon with another episode of Ask the Edmonds Cop.